Hi. Oh my, I gotta find myself here on my iPad because the eyes don't work as good as they used to. Look, no, I can't go on this one, not that one. I gotta go online. 1 second. How you guys doing? That's my smoothie. It's lunchtime for me. 1 second, let me find me. Hi, darling. What time is it? Oh, I don't want to subscribe. Come on, come on, come on. I can't find me. This always happens. I know you guys see me. I know I got 14 you in here. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm trying so I can see your comments. Hi, it's noon in Chicago. Okay. I know I'm a little early. I just like to be punctual. Oh, am I back? Okay. How can I find me? Let me figure this out. Because I'm doing well. How are you? How are you doing? I'm trying to find me so that I can watch my own live without, I can't sign in and watch it. I don't think I can. Let me see. I don't think I can. Oh, I can see it here. There we go. Without, I can't sign in and watch it. Okay, I got it. There we go. Now I can see everybody's comments. Okay, so let me see. Hi, Moonchild, Sandeep, hi, SDG, MCORIANO, hello. Hi, Tony. Hi, Deuce. B. Peters. Hi, Priestess. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? Hi, Monica. KH, how are you? I'm well, darling. I'm well. Bianca, Donna, hi, darling. Same to you guys. So, what's up? What would you like to chat about today? Anybody? Happy waist? I don't understand. WASTWE. Happy. I love you guys. Oh my goodness. Do you know, in my wildest dream, I never expected to be doing this. Never in my wildest dream. Never. Never. Oh my gosh. But with everything in life that has happened, and you all have heard a little bit looking at my previous lives, listening to my videos and stuff, with everything that has happened. Thanks, Patrick. Thank you. Thank you. I try to do it with my heart, everything. I know, Tony. It's like, I never expected this. I never expected this. I knew I had a purpose. I still am figuring out my purpose, don't get me wrong, you know? But for me to still be here. Hi, okay, nice. Oh, I love Orlando. I love Florida, period. Yes, darling. The thing is, fear can hold us back. I say it all the time. Fear is because right now, just before I came on, I was a little shaky and nervous, and I was like, no, I got people expecting me. And the minute I sit down, I still feel a little, shaky, but I'm doing it. Thank you. Thank you, SDG. Thank you. Anshika. Anshika? I'm really bad at pronunciation of names. Thanks, Tony. Thanks for the support, guys. I truly appreciate it. I've been through some things in my life, and I can relate to many, many, many. Hey, Fancy! Many of you guys on so many different levels. Some of the stories that I read and some of the things that I read, it's like if I'm reading about me, or it's my story I'm reading. Okay, SDG. Hi, Lady Divine. Welcome, darling. Welcome. This is a place where we're going to spread some love and light. You understand? My messages are going to be positive. I'm not telling you that life is going to be easy. Understand that. But we don't need to stay down in that darkness. If you had seen me, and I always say this, even my children are shocked at who I was and who I am today and who I'm going to be probably, whatever, later on. But every day I try to be a better version of myself. Same to you, Lady Divine. Something, let me explain something about me and religion and stuff, I believe in Creator with all my heart and soul, Without Creator, I would be nowhere. I believe in my ancestors and my guides. I don't knock nobody for what they believe in. I grew up as a Roman Catholic. I believe that we should praise Creator every day and that we don't need a holiday. I do believe that Jesus did walk on this earth, for sure, 100%. But you know something? When I was younger, I can remember just praying directly to Source. And when I say the word pray, I don't even like that word. I've been looking up words. When you pray for people, people pray on you. So when I used to speak to Creator, it was directly. Today, and I had to ask my mom, since when do we go through Jesus to pray to God? I never knew that. And she says, Michelle, it's always been that way. No, it changed. It changed somewhere along the line. Every morning, every night, listen to me, man, before you go to bed, if you're an overthinker, before you go to bed, you sit in your bed and just ask God, Allah, whatever you believe. I believe in Creator. That's what I love to call God, Creator. I sit there and I just ask for everything negative that happened in that day to be removed from me so I can go to sleep light. There was a time when I never used to sleep. I would be up 24 hours a day and I need very little sleep. We all do, we all have our ways, of speaking. to creator, to God, however you see him, her. They say it's a feminine energy. You know, we grew up, well, I did. I can only speak for myself that it's a masculine energy. You know, there's still confusion, but I'm trying to sort through the confusion. Nothing is just going to be laid out for you. That's why I stress about meditation. You got to learn to start following you and not no one else. Yes, you can pick up messages, and some messages will resonate with you, and some beliefs will resonate with you. And maybe that's where you're supposed to go. I overthink. Oh, I was one too. Not actually. Let me see. A few nights ago, I did not sleep for 24 hours straight. Then I jumped in and I started making my videos. But I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I had all these thoughts, and I'm like, Michelle, you talk to people about overthinking, but yet here you are doing it. I'm speaking to myself. I do that all the time. My mom hears me. She say, you speaking to me? I said, no. Feminine, yeah. But overthinking isn't healthy, man. It really isn't. It's not healthy at all. Life is going to happen regardless. Regardless, life is going to happen. We're going to have ups and we're going to have downs. You know, there was a time just the other day, I have a coach. I always mention this. I have a coach. Her name is Jillian. This is her manual, Thriving Through Chaos. You can find it on Amazon. Jillian and I, we were talking one day, and oh, Tony, I've been living on my own since 2008 with no partner. No partner. When I say no man, no man, no boyfriend, no nothing. It's the way I chose. It's what I chose. I don't want to live with nobody. I don't want nobody to live with me right now. I want to be alone. I need to be alone right now. Definitely. Definitely, High Priestess. Learn to meditate, Lady Divine. Learn to meditate, baby. Quiet your mind. We can do it. Trust and believe. I'm a Gemini. Shoot, think about it. I'm a Gemini. I got somebody here and I got somebody here. That's how it feels sometimes. No, this is what you got to do. No, this is what you got to do. You got to do this. And that's how the thoughts seem when you're overthinking, you know. All these thoughts come. So I'm like this sometimes, but I have to balance myself. And what I do, I go step outside. You can, darling. It's hard. I used to think I couldn't. But you see, I've been meditating since back in the 80s. So when I got back into it again, it was kind of easy, but at the same time difficult because I was so screwed up in my head with my PTSD and thank you, Donna. Yes, you try. You're a Gemini. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. It is. Meditation is underestimated. You know, I think I found my peace with it. When I say that, I found the peace that I have. Hi, welcome, Joanne, welcome. And guys, listen, I am not gonna put, if I ever tell you, contact me, the only email you will see will be in my description. I will never put my email. I think I did it 1 or 2 times, but I started thinking about that. The only way you will get my email is by copying it from my description, okay? In order to email me. I will never answer you with, or I will tell you to email me. I will never put my email there. If I've done it before, and I might have done it a couple of times, please I've only probably done it once or twice. Ignore it. I'm not gonna ask you to email me other than if I say drop me, write me. Send me a message. And anybody can, by the way, okay? The thing is, I don't want you guys getting scammed. I have a TikTok account. I just started back going live on TikTok, and it wasn't fear that kept me back. It's just the negativity that's out there. There are a lot of scammers out there. I need you to be careful. I only have one account. One account, okay? Please, just one account. Be careful. Oh, the sun. Oh my goodness. I could tell you a story about the sun. Oh my. Tony. Oh wow, I could tell you guys. You're too. Oh, Pisces gotta be here. Pisces is one of my highest viewers. I gotta have another Pisces in here. It's fancy, a Pisces. The story of the sun. Many, 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 many moons ago. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of it. I was stationed in Korea. And I got sick. Hi, Diddy, Jolie. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, darling. Hi, welcome, guys. All of you guys, welcome. Hi, Riz. I'm now learning about all these different things about the sun, the moon. I'm now learning about all those things. Pisces. My mom is a Pisces. My sister's a Pisces. They sure are different to me. Very different. Hi, love. Hi, Vega. I'm happy you're here too. I'm looking down because these are where I can read your messages. But when I was stationed in Korea, I'd gotten sick. And every time I kept going back on sick call. Still the same thing, still the same thing, still the same thing. And I was always on what they call quarters, meaning I couldn't go to work. I had to stay in my room. So I had a friend who would bring me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And movies to watch and stuff. And I used to smell very bad. Okay? I smelled like I was rotting. So there was this lady who used to be in my platoon. She was really, she was always reading the Bible. I remember that day, it was in February 1994. The curtains in my room, the military curtains, when you pull them, they're real blackout curtains. The sun was shining, snow was on the ground, the curtains were pulled. Oh, I know, Pisces. My moon is in Pisces. So I know about the emotions of a Pisces. And I heard her in the hallway. And I asked her to come in my room. And I told her I needed some help. And I chose her to help me. And back then it was prayer. I asked her to pray with me. That I needed God to help me. We closed our eyes in my dark room. She held my hands. And we just started talking. We closed our eyes. I felt the sun come from through those curtains into my room, go up my toes, go up my legs, hit my stomach, and exploded all over my body. And when I tell you that, I do have goosebumps. I wish I could tell you even more about the situation, but I can't. She left my room. About 4 o'clock that morning, I woke up and I can't get into the details of that either. Anyway, 6 o'clock that morning, I was on the bus going back to sick call. I had no smell. I had nothing. Everything came back normal. And it was my belief. I knew I was healed. I sit in the sun all the time. Oh, yes, God is good. Definitely. I'm glad y'all are chatting, man. Did I enjoy the army? It had its ups and downs. It had its ups and downs. Oh my God, I love listening, looking at you guys. My most positive memory in the army. Well, let me see. Let's see how we can start it. I came from Guyana, South America. I lived here in the United States as a child. I went back home and I always wanted to come back. I went through a lot of crap at home. Emotional crap, physical crap, traumatic trauma. I would always hear, oh, Michelle, she will amount to nothing. That King girl, she will amount to nothing. I always wanted to join the army because I was going to show people, you know. And I joined. I had dropped out of school when I was 14 years old. Dropped out of school at 14. Went to secretarial school, learned how to type and do shorthand, and got English and passed my English exams. Hi, Doreen. Drina. Hi. And I have a very short attention span. So like when I look down and I look back up, I totally forget what I'm saying. That's how human I am. June 7th. You know, many of us, well, I can only speak about me. I've been through some shit. I'm not supposed to be here today. I was not. Or maybe I was. I could have died a few times, you know. I had a surgery once, and during my surgery, I died. I knew I died because I saw. saw it all. And they told me afterwards, because I asked them. Saw my grandmother. Oh, darling, I will shine. Yes, definitely. We all do need to shine. Hi, Aiden. Thank you. My father, whoo, he was a handful. Maybe I was the handful. Okay, my dad, mom, he died in their 50th year of marriage. It was 4 girls. I was the second one. My dad was mean. Mean. He was a Taurus. No, darling, I'm in the US. Oh my God, ain't that the truth? Guyanese upbringing isn't for the faint-hearted. Trust and believe. Man, I want to be here with you guys too, as long as I can be. Man, Guyanese life. Man, my father thought he had 4 boys instead of 4 girls. I knew how to cut grass. I knew what a crescent was. I knew what a wrench was. I knew what a flat was. I knew what a start point was. I knew everything. And I had to be in the yard. And I used to play the piano too. God forbid if I wanted to go to the movies with my friends, I had to sit and play my piano for like 4 hours straight. It got to the point where I hated it. That's what my father did. Made me hate the things I loved. But maybe for good reason. I don't know. Thanks, Riz. Hi, Han. Yes, definitely. Yes. Narcissist. Do you know, I never knew what a narcissist was until I got on TikTok. I didn't know what one was. You too, sunshine. I never knew about a narcissist. Yep, cutting grass and playing the piano. I mean, Benjamin. Come. If I could see my father face to face today, there's nothing really I could tell him or would tell him. I told him everything I wanted to tell him 2 weeks before he died. I called him a son of a bitch. Told him he was a piece of shit. I told him everything I needed to tell him. There's a part of me that wished before he died that he would have said, "Hey, Kim. Hey, darling." That's another one of my good friends. Hey, baby. Oh my gosh. Benjamin, that's my baby though. I mean, this thing here, if he was a man, I would have been in trouble. I would be in trouble if he was a man. Whew. But what I would wish from my father, or what I wished he had done before he had passed, is like sit all of us, his daughters, down and thank you. And talk to us and tell us that that he regretted the way he was, you know? That was the only thing I wanted from him. Of course I forgive him. I can't hold on to him. Mm-mm. And one thing, like spiritually, when I'm outside, like especially, in the summer is when I spend a lot of time in my backyard, just sitting in the sun. There's this big, big, big dragonfly that comes, and he would just pass my face. And for some reason, I feel that that's my father. And I feel that if he was not a good person here, he's not a good person when he passed, as he passed. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm wrong. Like I say, I'm just learning this journey. Yes, you have. Now he's totally mine, 100%. He's been mine for about, I want to say like good 4 or 5 years now. He's been mine. 5 years. Why you retracted the message, baby? You don't have to. You don't have to worry about anything you say here. Something, expectations. Excuse me. One of the things that kills relationships, family and friendships, love relationships, marriages, are expectations. We're all hoping that they operate on the same level we operate on. And they will behave the same way, and then they're going to love us the same way. And if we do this, they're going to reciprocate with that. No. Okay, baby. Now understand this though with healing, okay? And thank you, baby. We definitely do. Hi, Lizette. Same to you, baby. I'm sending beautiful vibes out to all you guys, all of you. Listen, I will never put my emails in my email address in the comments, okay? I will never contact you or ask you to contact me other than if I answer your comment, I will say email me if I feel that you really need to speak to someone. I would say, I say email me. And you will get my email from my description. Do not take any email from the comments. Big hug. Hi, Imani. Thank you for being here. Well, we do get back what we give out. But I don't think we should expect it from humans. We got a lot of humans walking around here that don't really give a crap. I hear you, baby. Forgive it. Forgive it. Throughout this journey, I have gotten angry at people. Okay? I have gotten so angry where I could feel this anger just building, and I know as much of the good that I have, it could turn dark. Okay? I have the choice. We all have the choice. Okay? We don't have to wish nobody bad. Karma is real. People don't believe it. What you give out, you get back. good and bad. It works both ways. Girls, but I don't, Aiden, I don't know if you're a male or female. I'm sorry. But I sure, I do understand what you're saying. Sometimes, it seems like the people who do the worst are still here. Years ago, right? This is another army story. My first sergeant calls me in his office. I was pregnant. I was pregnant with my second daughter. I was 9 months, about 8 months pregnant. No, back up. 6 months pregnant. And this girl came to my unit and she didn't have anywhere to stay. So I was living alone in my unpost housing. So my first sergeant asked me, he says, things always will get better. He asked me if I can have this girl come and stay with me. I said, sure. The only thing she needs to do is buy her own groceries, clean up after herself, because she couldn't get housing right away and she came 9 months pregnant. So when she came and everything, she did what she had to do. She cleaned up after herself. She had her best friend come who lived close to us. Her best friend's husband was stationed same place we were. And best friend used to come. My ex-husband was my boyfriend back then. Hey, Claudia. This girl, I opened my home to her. And her best friend became a good acquaintance of mine, to the point where after the girl had her baby and got her own her own military housing, her friend used to come over by my home and visit me and everything, be around my children and everything. Now so I'm getting a little confused. So me and him broke up. And I found out that the girl, best friend, the one who became a friend of mine, the two of them had a little thing going. When I found this out, I went straight to that girl. Her name was not to the girlfriend, not to the best friend, to the girl who lived in my home. And I part of me, look, let me tell you, it's funny when I look back at it, but I've done some, questionable things. Hi, baby. Oh, my baby had already been born because I found out months later. And me and him had broken up. We had broken up for different reasons. And when I was pulling into the orderly room, into the office area of where the companies were, and I was about to park, this girl, Tracy, was walking past out the door. And I pulled my car up just within inches of her. And I got out my car. I'm lying, I was still pregnant. I hadn't had my baby yet. I got out my car with my big belly. And I went to her and I told her, I said, I can hurt you without touching you. Do you understand me? You fucked with the wrong person. And I got back in my car. Her eyes opened this big. Next thing I know, she was out the military. I ain't do nothing to her. But sometimes, when you say things to people, remember our words are spells, eh? And we have to be careful with our words. I bought the book on word magic, and it's like I'm learning so many things, and these words that we speak. I thought if it was pregnancy hormones, but I paid back the girlfriend too. No, I paid her back. I paid her back. You can't come in my home, you, my friend, lay across my bed, we watch a movie, laugh and joke, and eat my food, sit at my table. Hell no, I am so sorry. Sometimes I can be your karma. And I paid her back. You're welcome, Tony. Trying to follow your conversation too. I mean, look, I am so many things. There was a time that I didn't like me, much less love me. Looking in the mirror? Good Lord, hell no. Mm-mm. Today, I love the woman that's here. I love everything about her. She ain't nowhere near perfect, but I love her. And that's what I want you guys to learn. People are not gonna understand when you start loving yourself, when you start seeing your worth. Okay, go ahead, High Priestess. I might come to the UK and visit actually. I think one of my sisters might be going up there. I have family there. Loving yourself. You will be amazed. Let me tell you. Every little dimple in your butt, every blemish on your face, everything you have been through, you will accept and you will love it. You don't have to like them, but you accept them. They're part of you. You know what I mean? Think of this. Do you think even those women who have all, they look so perfect, and those men who are so perfect, do you think that they don't have flaws? It might not be ones you can see. Another thing too, don't ever be envious of anyone. Don't be jealous of anyone. You never know what their struggles are. So, High Priestess, what I advise you to do is ground yourself before picking up your cards. Ask for protection. Don't look into anyone's lives that don't ask you to look into. Don't peep into no one's lives. Do only what is asked of you. All right? The voices you hear could be your higher self, your intuition, could be your ancestors, your guides, but those are the voices. And this morning, I had a very odd sensation, and I gotta remember to tell my coach about it. When you said voices, I woke up this morning, I woke up twice. The first time I woke up, I heard a lot of voices. It was a lot of noise. I could hear the talking, but I couldn't make out the words. So I get up and I go and I look on to see if the TV is on. No television is on. I go back and I lie down again, and I wake up again to the same feeling. Definitely don't do that. Good. Claudia, um, I don't know what's going on in your life, darling. Thank you, Tony. Oh, thank you, thank you. Claudia, um, start changing those thoughts, okay? Start changing those thoughts. I don't know, like I say, what's going on in your life. Hi, Neffy. Nifa. Hey, Jillian. That's her. That's Jillian right there. That she. This is so easy to follow. She's a Reiki master too. Oh my goodness, she's so many things. She's so amazing. She is really an amazing, amazing woman. I love her with all my heart. Jillian, oh, thank you for visiting. Claudia, try and quiet your mind. Yeah, y'all could talk to Jillian too. You can add her. Do you have your email? Um, you can put your email there, here, Jillian, and if you want to pin it to the top, it's totally up to you, okay? If anyone wants to contact her. She will teach you how to, the days that we feel like this, she can teach you how to bring yourself back in. Claudia, you know, I don't know much about astrology at all. Jillian knows a lot more than I do, where that is concerned. Go step outside. See, is there a place you can walk somewhere with, just stand with your bare feet on the earth, and breathe. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, see all that darkness just leaving. Just see it leaving and going into the earth, and ask for it to be rejuvenated into love and light. So when you breathe back in, it rejuvenates your body. Sit quietly. Go to a park and just sit quietly if you can. And just listen to silence. Yes, Jillian does have a channel. Yes, she does. Click on her name. You'll be able to see it. If you click on her name there, you'll see go to channel, and you can then come back to me if you would like. Yes, Jillian does know some things. You're welcome, Claudia. There's so many things, you know, that we can do, that we have at our fingertips, you know, to try to balance us and try to make us feel better. The days when something has happened and has totally turned us upside down, you know, or the days. The thing is, don't expect the worst to happen, okay? Things will change, and there will be better days. The darkness will always bring you the light. You just need to believe that. I know for some of us, life is not easy. But that doesn't say that we can't be happy and peaceful. Things are tight. Thanks, Deborah. Hi, welcome, welcome. That's my friend Jillian there, who's giving some advice in the comments. You guys, please feel free to follow her. She's really an amazing individual. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful human. Beautiful. Both inside and out. Beautiful person. Good, Fancy. I'm glad you're listening. They can. They sure can. There sure can be worse. Is there anything particularly you guys want to talk about? Click on her. Let me see. I don't. Oh gosh, I don't know how to find her. Jillian, send another message. Or if you scroll up in the chat, you should be able to find her. When you click on her, the icon of her picture, it'll come with a list and it'll go to her channel. When I started my tarot journey, 2011, 2012 time frame. 2011, 2012 time frame. But I didn't know nothing about them. I was looking into people's lives and doing things that I, wasn't supposed to be doing. Her name here, let me see if I can find her. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pin her in the comments here. I'm going to, if you go to my video, my previous video that I made yesterday, the one about my thoughts, my journey, you will see her link is in there for her YouTube channel. I have a friend. She's from Hungary. She was a card reader. She thought I was having an affair with her husband. And, but it wasn't me. It was somebody else who was attached to me, somebody that I knew. But her husband used to do he was a handyman, and he used to do work, come and do stuff in my house to help me fix things. So when he mentioned to me that she was a tarot reader, and I said, oh, I would love her to read my cards, not even thinking about it. Not thinking that this woman thought that I was sleeping with her husband. And I go to the house. You see how you could die? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I go to her home and she reads me. And she could tell through the reading she's extremely good. She's very, very good at what she does. She could tell right away it wasn't me who was sleeping with her husband, and me and her became very good friends. And she said, Michelle, you got it. I'm telling you. She said, from the time you walked in, she said, I could tell you're a gypsy. You're a gypsy. You're a gypsy, Michelle. I know you're a gypsy. So at first I couldn't get it. I don't even know if I get it still, I know what I feel from the cards. This was the first deck that I ever read from. The Cosmic Tarot. And I still have my very first deck. Is it this one? Or is it this one? I have 3 of the same deck. This one is my very first deck. What I want you to know about the cards, okay? It's just a tool to help you. The rest you will have to do, okay? What's the, oh my, what happened? Oh, Tony, Michelle, have you seen a spirit? Have they come to you in your dreams, visitations? I'm gonna be honest with you where my dreams are concerned. As a child, I used to dream vivid dreams, lucid dreams. I would be fighting in my dreams all the time. As a child, yes, I saw spirits. Yes. My grandmother, my father's mother. Whenever I felt something that wasn't good, like if I was home alone and I would feel something, because I felt evil around me. And I would call her and I would go to my parents' room and I would sit on their bed and stay there and I would ask my grandmother, I used to call her Granny King. Granny King, can you come and stay with me? And she would come and sit with me. I didn't physically see her, but I felt her and I felt safe. You're welcome, Tony. I don't get visions, I get feelings. Today I don't dream. Well, that's not really the truth. Sometimes I've been remembering some of my dreams. My dreams lately have been pretty vivid, but they're not often that I remember them. I feel them. I don't speak, I'm not a medium. I've never tried to speak to the dead. I feel them sometimes and I can send a message occasionally. You know, give a message to someone, but I don't channel the dead or anything like that. I do my cards and I talk to you guys and I tell you how beautiful you are. I tell you that no matter what you've been through, you can come out of it. I tell you that the darkness will always bring the light. You got to start believing in you and loving you. You know, let me tell you something. In the beginning, when I first started, like really on this journey, like you said, you're scared. I never was scared. I was scared as a child. As this woman here today, I was never scared because, not, you know, in the beginning, I would hear things now. Like where my bedroom is, I would hear. Onto my house, onto my bed where I would sleep, I would hear the same thing. So I wouldn't tell anyone about what I heard or anything. I just would, I guess, send out some protection. I always am protected. Well, the dead can't hurt you, you know. The physical body. I'm only playing with you there. I know you know that one. Okay, Lady Divine, thank you so very much, baby. Thank you for spending time with me. Ooh. You see, and how I hear some things also, I get like a distinct, and it's not tinnitus. I get a distinct feeling that like goes within the ear, and then everything has a different vibration around me. Hi, Harmony. So are you, darling. Whatever you see in me is a reflection of you. I hear you, High Priestess. Tony, I lost a son, as you know. Listen, you know, like, I have had many people pass on, and they're my guides. My best friend. Tony, your son is with you. You know, when you feel sad or you think of him sometimes, you know, like, sit quietly and tell him you miss him. Ask him to come by and visit you. There's nothing wrong doing that. You know? You know his heart and his spirit. I hear you, darling. Let me see. The last time I had a vivid vision that I could remember, I was about 15 or 16 years old. I think that's when I finally, or I really came to the realization that there was something definitely different with me. Good. Yep. Definitely. Well, my darlings, I'm going to call it a day. I do have a few things I have to get done. I love you guys. Oh, and I have an apology to make to my Sagittarius, and I think my Virgo. Was it Sagittarius and Virgo, or was it Sagittarius and Pisces? It was two of my readings. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate all you guys for being here with me. I'm human, okay? I'm in this human vessel. So I forgot to publicize two of my videos. I apologize for that, okay? It was not purposely done. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you for being here. Fancy, Nifa, Tony, High Priestess, Drina, Harmony. Thank you guys, Jillian. All you guys, thank you so very much for being here with me. All you guys, Lady Divine, Claudia, Joanne. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Deborah, thank you for being here with me. You guys are so welcome. I love you. Okay? Start loving yourselves and believing in you. You can make magic happen. You can make it happen. Keep the dream alive. Keep it right here. Don't lose sight of it. You keep it and you feel it. Okay? You wake those two areas up especially. Don't ever, ever lose it. And Lizette, thank you, Lizette, for being here. Oh my goodness, Ecaterina. I can't pronounce your name, darling, but welcome and thank you so much for being here with me also. Yes, you need to meditate. All of you do. Start simple. Start with 10 minutes of quiet time. Then 15 minutes of quiet time. Do it for you. Do it because you love yourself. Start nourishing your body properly too. Love you guys. And I will chat with you soon, okay? Bye.